Well, there's a lot of details. There's a lot of allegations and a lot of details. And I think one of the things that we should note is that this is different than the Pence issue. This is different than Joe Biden taking a few documents or other officials taking documents. This was something where he took the documents, the allegations are, and there were attempts to try to get those documents. And then there were lies about him having those documents and lies about him giving up all his documents. And I think that's where this case is very different than the other ones.
How do some of these charges stack against the previous charges?
Well, these are much more serious. We have the Espionage Act, which is 10 years in prison, up to 10 years. Obstruction is 20. Obstruction of a proceeding is 20. And false statements that in and of themselves could be a 10-year sentence. And when you look at the indictment in New York, which is a state charge, even though there were a lot of allegations, those kinds of charges don't always do jail time, especially when someone doesn't have a criminal record. So these are a world difference in severity when it comes to sentence.
You know, the indictment showing that the documents were showed to other people. Do we know who those people are? Will we find that out? Or is there likely some sort of deal and immunity in exchange for their testimony and giving this information?
It's hard to know at this juncture. My guess is that there are going to be lawyers involved. And this is very interesting because, as everybody knows, there's an attorney-client privilege when a client talks to a lawyer. However, when a lawyer is being asked to help commit a crime or hide and conceal the commitment of a crime, then there's no privilege. So my guess is that attorneys have tried to assert the privilege and maybe it's been breached, and now we're going to be hearing from lawyers who were actually involved in the turnover of these documents.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.